account, I started trading it with $20,000 just 4 months ago, and we're now sitting at $131,000. For those of you that watch me every day on my live stream, I traded this account publicly every day. I give you updates on how it's going, but also I was showing you exactly when I was entering the trades to where we are right now. However, I'm not closing any of these trades until December, the end of this year, because I believe that we're heading towards the strongest part of the bull cycle, and they just started cutting rates yesterday. And I believe that my strategy is simple, that any one of you guys can follow if you want to do it. And the way I've done it here, or the way I do it, is I long Bitcoin and a basket of other altcoins, and I hold them for a period of time, especially until December on this cycle. And this is how I multiply my money without over trading. Because what you see, especially online, is a lot of traders or a lot of influencers that pretend to be traders showing you that you have to wake up every day and do this, and like you have to do the whole day trading thing. I'm telling you, if you're going to be day trading, you are more likely to lose money. It's just not effective at all. What I'm about to show you here is something that works, and I've done it repeatedly. And a lot of my other followers have also copied. They're also doing really well. So we're still at the beginning of the cycle, like I said, but we're just entering the strongest phase. So you have to do this and before December, because this is where the opportunity exactly is. So what is my strategy? First, let's look at these trades. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades here. Only one is losing money. It's at a loss of, just about $3,500 in total. But if you look at my XRP trade, I have about $25,000 in profit. On my Ethereum trade, I have made close to $60,000 on it alone. And I actually only put $5,000 down on Ethereum. So $5,000 has made me about $60,000. And then on the Solana trade, which I opened this one only 2 weeks ago, and I made an Instagram video showing you that Solana is about to explode. It's never going to go back under $200. And I've made $25,000 on that trade. A lot of you guys are coming from Instagram, so you're probably seen that. And this Bitcoin trade I opened 4 days ago, live on my live stream as well, and we had $2,000 profit. So you can see it all works, and it just requires low leverage and patience. So let me break down exactly what perhaps my strategy is and how I do it, right? So you have seen the trades, but then there is also a risk management component that I haven't talked about there, right? So the way I do it, I get the funds into the account, and let's say I have $20,000, like how I started with this account. I will risk not more than $10,000 on a trade to make sure that the other $10,000 is just sitting there to help protect the account to not get liquidated immaturely. And also, you notice that all the trades that I've entered here, TON, XRP, Ethereum, Solana, BTC, these are all matured cryptocurrency. They have a higher market cap. They're not as volatile as meme coins. You should not do this with meme coins or like extremely low cap altcoins as well. It works better with the bigger altcoins because the volatility level is very small. You also notice that the maximum leverage I have here is 7x. Mostly my trades I start with 3x, and then I increase up to like 7x maximum to make sure that I can limit the potential losses. And also I increase leverage only when I'm in the profit territory. I'm making money, I'm profitable, I'm able to increase the leverage. Now, without making this seem more complicated than it is really, I just want to remind you that the money here is made in the waiting and not in the jumping around of trades, not over trading. That is the most important factor. And it's small leverage, not 50x, 40x, like you see a bunch of other creators out there. They might show accounts or trades of like 40x, 30x leverage, and they get lucky on some of them, and then they'll start showing you that, oh, this is how I'm doing it. Don't believe them. Do not go high leverage. It's not safe. And then now, how do we open a trade? So right now, let's open a trade. I have enough capital in this account, and the way you do it, it's real simple. Let's say we go to markets, On markets, you have a lot of other cryptocurrencies that are out there. Okay, so let's say I want to open a trade on something like, okay, I want to open a trade on, what coin can I pick here that I like? Because the ones that I like the most, I already have the trades open. So we can just pick MNT. Select MNT, MNT. Okay, let's just have a look here quickly, how the markets are doing right now, today, looking at volumes and so on. Okay, so actually I would want to long something like Dogecoin or Cardano. Cardano actually has been suppressed for a long time. So let me go on a long on ADA Cardano right now, right? So I'll just go to trade futures on Bybit. You can use any other exchange to do this, but I'm using Bybit, and I'll explain how we should get on Bybit to take advantage of it. It's going to be a very important part of the video. And here you just type ADA. It can be any coin that you want to trade, but like I said, it needs to have a high market cap. So I'll start with a 5x leverage because the market is sort of bullish. So assume that you have $20,000 in your account. So I'm going to only risk 10,000, which should give me about $50,000 worth of value for this trade. So 10,000 times about 10,000 times 5 should give you 50,000. So the value of the trade is $50,000 roughly, and it will cost me $10,000 in real actual money because it's a leverage position. Okay. And I will choose market here, and I'll just do it again. Value 150K, exactly there. And I will click on long. Now, what's going on here? Okay, let me just add on I'll just add on my BTC trade. I don't know what that error was. Okay, so I would just put $50,000. There we go. On Bitcoin, I'm entering at $117,000 and go along and confirm. Yeah, that one worked. Perfect. So I have added more to my Bitcoin, and you can see there's a line here showing me exactly where I started entering, but also where the price is. Now you can see I have a 1.5 BTC position worth $174,000. Entry price average 115,000, and my liquidation price is $31,000. So because I have a lot of money in this account, I'm only using a portion of it to trade. It's showing me my liquidation price. For me to lose all my money, Bitcoin has to crash to like 31,000, which is extremely unlikely. That is why I use this system. But you can also use stop loss and so on and so forth if you want to. But the way I do it is basically just this. And that's it. And I just wait until December for me to close my position. For more, if you want to learn how to manage open position over time, whether they're red or green, I can make another video. But for this, I just wanted to show you guys how to actually do it. Now, if you want to, this is a step-by-step video, of course, but you have to remember, if you want to start trading like this, you're going to need to have a trading account. I'm using Bybit right here. You should download the Bybit app using my link in the description, or you can sign up on your computer or download the app. Just make sure you go to Bybit using my link in the description, because if you use the link, you get discount in fees, because when you're trading like this, you pay fees. But also you get welcome bonuses. They will give you up to $60,000 in bonuses, depending on how much money you're using for your trades, how much volume you have. That is very important. And if you're in Europe, Bybit.com might not work. So what you need to do is to use Bybit EU. I'll also put a specific link for Bybit EU in the description. The same link to get on Bybit should be found in my bio if you're on my Instagram or Twitter. You click the link in bio, you'll see Bybit should be in there. And for some of you guys, if Bybit does not work in your country, you should get on CoinW. I'll also put the link in the description. The same method, the same principle that I use to trade on this account can be applied on any other exchange that you have your hands on, as long as it has high volume per day, because you also don't want to trade where you have no volume at all. That is how it works. If you have any questions, let me know. You can leave the comments, follow me on Instagram, send messages, join my community on Telegram to make sure you're not missing out on anything. Just make sure if you're going to sign up for anything, use my links, because you also support me through doing that. You support the channel. All right, guys, wishing you the best. I hope you blast your own account as well all the way to the top by following this simple strategy. Other coins that I have also long in other accounts, I have longed Hyperliquid, Pingu, and Pump Token. I think this was undervalued, and Ondo as well. Well, how can I forget that? So feel free, pick whatever coin you like, trade it, but this is the game that I just gave you guys. Subscribe to the channel as well. I will see you on the next video.